How was Israel born? You will be shocked to know Palestinians are still crying because of just one letter. What was in that letter? The year was 2017. The Walford Declaration was a declaration written by the British government which called for the establishment of a national home for the Jewish people in Palestine. The main turning point in today's Israeli-Palestinian conflict was formed on that day, which brought a long history of occupation, displacement, war, and uncertainty for the Palestinian people over the next 100 years. After the fall of the Ottoman Empire after World War I, the territory known as Palestine came into British hands. At that time, the majority of the population in this region was Arab Muslims, and Jews lived in a minority. In 1917, the British Foreign Secretary, Walford's declaration promised to build a national home for the Jewish minority in the area. This announcement sowed a terrible seed of discord in the Middle East. Gaza is a small valley, only 41 kilometers long and 10 kilometers wide. Britain's opinion was that Jewish immigrants from various parts of Europe were given the opportunity to live in Palestine. The horrors of World War II and the Holocaust further strengthened the demand for a Jewish state. The establishment of the State of Israel was announced on May 14, 1948, just before the end of British rule, and the United States immediately recognized it. After recognizing it, the Arab countries began a war against Israel. But in 1949, Israel took control of most of Palestine through armed conflict. During this time, approximately 700,000 Palestinians were displaced from their lands. Their homes were taken over by the Jews. Palestinians call this event the Nakba, meaning the Great Catastrophe. Since then, millions of Palestinians have been displaced from their homeland and have been forced to flee their homes. In 1947, the United Nations proposed dividing Palestine into two states, one as a Jewish state and the other as an Arab state. However, most Arab countries rejected this proposal because even though the Jews were few in number, they were being given more land. Later, Israel used that proposal to establish its state structure. In the following decades, Israel continuously occupied new Palestinian territories through wars and military campaigns. Most notably, in the Six-Day War of 1967, they captured Gaza, the West Bank, East Jerusalem, and the Syrian Golan Heights. Although Israel withdrew its forces in 2005, it still controls the air, sea, and land borders of Gaza. The United Nations still considers Gaza to be Israeli-occupied territory. Hamas took political control of Gaza in 2006, and since then, there have been multiple wars, blockades, and retaliatory attacks between Israel and Hamas. In this situation, Gaza, the common people are in a state of extreme humanitarian crisis. Poverty, unemployment, food shortages, and death are their dance partners. Behind this history lies the cruel game of wealth, nationalism, and international politics. In short, the current conflict between Israel and Palestine is not just a border dispute between two nations. It is a struggle for land rights and non-existence that has been going on for more than a century. This conflict took on a new form with the Declaration of the State of Israel in 1948, which still brings new disasters to the lives of oppressed Palestinians every day.